The time is 1 o'clock. This is Radio Ghana.
The Minister for Roads and Highways, Kwesi Amoako-Atta, says the government will, from the first quarter of 2020, begin expansion works on the Sakumo-Nonongwa Beach Road through to the Independence Square. He said, considering the volume of cargo to be received by Terminal 3, there is the urgent need for the expansion works to be able to contain operations conducted at the new terminal. Mr. Amoako-Atta said this when he officially opened the Meridian Beach Road, which was constructed by the Meridian Port Services MPS at the cost of about 50 million Ghana cedis. The project, which forms part of the corporate social responsibility of MPS, is also aimed at enhancing traffic flow to and from the expanded port to alleviate transport challenges within the Tema area and beyond. Mr. Amoako-Atta indicated that feasibility studies are almost complete with funding from a facility under the China Development Bank.
This is a very important project, and upon full completion, is going to be the biggest port, not in West Africa, in Africa. And if you go inside, the cranes displayed there are the biggest and the tallest cranes that can be seen anywhere in the world. And it tells you the port has positioned itself to do business comparable to any port anywhere in the world. So with this increased volume of port businesses, you need strong, reliable, efficient road network to support that kind of high-level cargo. That is why we are being proactive, and that's why we are developing all the arterial roads that lead to the port. This road will have to be worked on through the Nungwa barrier all the way to the Blaster Square. And the feasibility study is almost completed. It's being funded by a facility from China Development Bank. And by first quarter next year, construction will start all the way to link up. And we are also working on the arterial road from here through the Tema Hospital to join the ongoing Tema roundabout 3-tier project. And we are building a 6-lane dual carriage to join that project.
The managing director of MPS, Mohammed Samara, said the road was not constructed in isolation as the consent of the residents and key stakeholders were sought. Mr. Samara maintained that the new road will improve the lives of commuters.
We have upgraded the Tama motorway roundabout, which is now being taken into another layer, which is a flyover and an underpass. And today we are upgrading the second point. And with this, we will improve somehow the life of the commuter between Accra and Tema, and to make it much easier instead of getting stuck in traffic. So with this, we really look at doing such project, but not in total isolation as Meridian Port Services or Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority. But also we call on all stakeholders in this community to come along and be of support to the Ministry of Roads and Urban Roads in developing something, not necessarily only to do with constructing a road, but maybe furnishing a road, adding more value, safety, etc. to our roads. This infrastructure is hard concrete. Those who were commuting through it, they represent 7-kilometer equivalent of a single narrow road. The earthquake were 45,000 cubic meter of earthworks that had to be turned and removed or put there.
The director of the Tema Port, Mrs. Sandra Opoku, said the Tema metropolitan area is becoming increasingly choked owing to the large population size with limited road infrastructure. Therefore, the expanded Meridian Beach Road will ease traffic from the expanded port.
The Tema metropolitan area, with a population size of more than 400,000 inhabitants, is becoming increasingly choked with limited road infrastructure, and thus this expansion of this portion of the road, amongst other projects, is critical to ease the potential traffic chaos that would have emanated from the commencement of Terminal 3. GPHA has always, as part of its agenda to facilitate trade through its managerial strategy, this informed our decision to construct the double-lane major road from the Tema main harbour all the way to the motorway roundabout. We've also expanded some and refurbished some arterial road networks within the port of Tema. The last decade and a half has seen seen a lot of private players within the Port Authority working together with the Port Authority to deliver services to our clientele base. The gesture demonstrated by MPS should encourage the other stakeholders in the port to also contribute their quota, no matter how small, in making our port indeed the leading trade and logistics hub of West Africa.
The director of the Tema Port, Mrs. Sandra Opoku, speaking at the official opening of the Meridian Beach Road.